I love this material. Welcome back, guys. In the last 2 weeks, I had the chance to try this incredible material that I never ever worked with before, that I used to call black XPS foam. I'm not sure about the real name of this stuff. I do a great research on the web, but it depends about the country where you are. It depends about the supplier. I mean, a lot of things they could change the name of this stuff, but you can easily find quite everywhere. But let's start from the beginning. I was looking for my regular XPS foam that actually is this one, kind of medium density. It takes very well the signs, the carving, and you can work with it really well. It's the classic, I think, XPS foam that we can find here in Europe, at least in Italy, but probably it's the same or quite similar to the XPS that you have in the States, Australia, or around the globe. Sometimes I'm a little bit more lucky and I can find this one that it's a little bit different in color. It's not like white greenish, but it's a little bit more creamy color, and the density of this XPS foam, it's really much more hard. It's really much more dense. So usually this one, it costs a little bit more than this one, that is the regular one, but basically the difference between the medium and the high density XPS foam for me is just the quality of the impressions and designs that you obtain working with one material or with the other one. In my experience, more dense, more strong, more hard is your XPS foam, and better you will obtain your draws, your signs, your carvings. Last time when I was in my regular supplier store that is not so far away from my home, my eyes was catched by this black, amazing, and like monolithic stuff. I never saw this one in their store, at least before, so I was super impressed. I just touched it a little bit, I just try a few things, and I say, okay, I want to give it a chance. I never worked with it before, so I want to see what happened doing my dungeon ties, my game terrains with this material. And you know what? It's awesome. It's awesome. This stuff, this black XPS foam stuff, it's awesome. The density of this one, it's kind of in the middle of these guys. I'm talking about, it's not hard like the most dense XPS foam. It's not soft like the medium standard XPS foam. It's in the middle. And the funny thing is, if that you broken this stuff with your hands, okay, you obtain a really great, shapes, almost ready for your stone effects or for your, whatever, your stratification of rocks and stuff like this. In fact, this chunk, I just cut it with my bare hands from the block, from the panel of XPS foam that I bought, and this is the effect that I obtained. It was my very first wow about this material. I say, what, wait, seriously? So I start to working with it. I start to carving some stone blocks and, try to give it a texture. And it takes the texture in an amazing way. Furthermore, I try to add more texture with some, aluminum foil ball, doing the classic, look at this, the classic application of our aluminum foil ball, and the result, it was impressive. So I totally suggest you to take a look to one of your local hobby stores in order to find this kind of stuff. I will leave you some links in the box description below that I hope that can help you in some way to find this stuff. All of my projects are inspired by others crafters. If you are watching my videos, probably you take inspiration from my stuff. If I watch a video from Black Magic Craft or from Tabletop Witchcraft, you know, it's quite normal to do something in their style, but with my style. I mean, improving our project, taking inspiration from the other crafters. So yes, this project is absolutely inspired by Tabletop Witchcraft Catagon set. But of course, I put my style, I put my skills and art to this project. And thanks to this amazing material, black XPS foam, I had such a great time. And I wanna craft more stuff with this material because it's so fun, it's so easy, and you get such great results. So stop talking and let's see together how we can work with this material. Let's start working on this amazing black XPS foam. I wanna show you the difference between the standard, the high density, and the black XPS foam when we talk about drawing and carving in our XPS foam. As you can see, just with a pencil, it's quite easy to obtain a realistic stone effect for your walls, for your roads, for your dungeon tiles, castles, or for your project. If we move on the high density XPS foam, we obtain an absolutely better stone effect just because it's much more harder. So when you will pass with your paints, with your dry brush, with your washes, especially with water. You know, with the medium standard XPS foam, when you use your wash, homemade wash, probably you will ruin a little bit the signs, the drawings that you made for your stones, for your, you know, for your carvings, because the XPS foam soaked the water of your washes. With the hardest, it's a little bit more difficult. So I totally suggest you to use an high density XPS foam if you don't find the black one. The black one, it's incredible because it's something a little bit different. You draw your stuff, you draw whatever you want. It's much more precise. It's much more, it takes better also the shapes. As you can see, it's something that you can absolutely carve in the way that you want without any risk to ruin the draw or to obtain some, you know, defects in your carvings. As you can see, it's amazing. Look at this, it's entirely made with this material, with the black XPS foam. And as you can see, the quality of the detail is tons way better than the classic one. I want to show you the ideas that I had for this dungeon system. About the oblique walls, I had the problem that if you put in this way the walls, everything is fine. If you put it in this way, you will have just a tiny, you know, space where to move your miniatures, but, you know, that's quite good. But if you want to put it like a big, long, oblique wall, you'll start to have problems because you have an empty space here. So with the part of the XPS foam that I cut it in order to create these oblique cuts, I save it and I do this little piece that it helps you to fulfill the space. Furthermore, when you will use it in this way, you can just put it in this way. So in this way you will have your regular wall and you're okay. One of the things that I want to do in my next dungeon project is adding magnets in order to avoid this problem of the, of the falling pieces apart. But it was just a testing project for, to test the black XPS foam, so I don't spend too much attention to all the details. But yes, this is really, really cool. I think it's really, really interesting solution for the oblique balls. As I said before, this project, it's really, really super easy. It's something that I just start working on without prepare a plan, a real plan about. And I think it was the best thing, because I had just a great time working with the black XPS foam. I had the chance to taste it, to try it, and at the end I realized this really modular and really cool dungeon system. I used some risers, keeping the main idea from my previous risers that I made for the last videos. You will find the link somewhere here in the video too. And I take inspiration from the previous cavern set. I use the same measure, I use the same grid measure. So if you wanna do something similar, you just need to go to see my cavern video, and that's it. Just change the atmosphere of the dungeon, changing the theme of the dungeon. You will do you can do everything. The only limit that you have is your imagination. So if you want to do a castle, maybe with a wood finish for the ground floor, or if you want to do a tavern with wood panels and planks on the walls, I mean, you can do whatever you want. The main system is so basic, it's so simple that you can just work in any way that you wish and that you want. I would like to say thanks to a couple of famous crafters that they give me inspiration for this system, and I'm talking about Black Magic Craft, I'm talking about Tabletop Witchcraft, and Wylock. Yes, these guys, they inspire me all the time, and they deserve my eternal respect for this. So I would like to say thanks to all of them, and to all the other people that every day they inspire me with their projects and with their stuff. There's a lot of great groups on the web, on Facebook, especially on Facebook, that you can follow and that you can, find a lot of really great, inspiring stuff in order to create your project. So I totally suggest you take a look on Facebook, and maybe you will find really cool people that they will help you to improve your skill, and that it will help you to fall in love more and more with this hobby. And here we are at the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching the video. Thank you so much for the growing support. Seriously, thank you so much. I invite you to hit the like button, to leave comment in the box below, and share in the video with your friends, families, or in your gaming groups, because it's really helpful in order to grow the channel. So thank you so much. I wish you a great week, full of fun, full of great crafting project, full of joy, and I'll see you in the next. Ciao!